the former two-time European lightweight champion and former world title challenger from Helsinki, Finland, Edis Tatli. Tonight, defending his NABF lightweight title from Brooklyn, New York, Teofimo and Brooklyn Lopez.
Teofimo Lopez entered the bout with the swagger of a rising superstar, convinced that his speed, timing, and knockout firepower made him the future king of the lightweight division.
Left hand getting the attention. So then there's that right hand that you said he would be targeting Timmy. Oh, and he floors him with a lunging left hook.
With a string of electrifying finishes already behind him, he stepped into Madison Square Garden hungry to deliver another viral moment and ignite the crowd in his adopted hometown.
Eyes on it because Lopez smothers him on the inside. Oh, big left hand. I don't think he'll get up from that.
Lopez getting right to it. Wow! What a knockdown!
For the young phenom, this fight wasn't simply about staying undefeated. It was about sending a message to every contender and champion at 135 pounds that their time at the top was running out.
Opponent. He calls himself the Takeover. Joe Tessitore, congratulations on the victory by your fighter, Shakur Stevenson. What do we expect to see from Lopez?
Listen, I like Tatli. Tatli's a good boxer. We're going to see Lopez have to dig in his bag of tricks. He's not just going to be able to come out here and land a big shot.
European type style. You know, he'll leave it out. He'll lead with left hooks.
Generalities, the European style of being the puncher.
No, he has that European style. Straight up, you see that lead hand as he sticks it out there.
Yep.
No measuring, but the left, he uses that to set up the left hook on his opponents.
Tatli, he has a European style. He's looking to roll with something and come back with his right hand. He's thinking knockout, knockout, knockout.
There it is. That overhand right came just off the mark.
And does it come with velocity?
Eyes wide open. There it is again, just off the mark.
It was interesting, guys. Last week, we're out there prepping for Lomachenko. Perfect and flawless of a one-punch knockout after he did damage in the third round. He comes back with it. And then Bud Crawford the next week, and pound for pound. And you turn around as we're broadcasting ringside, and who's standing there all the way in L.A. against Tatli? And he's not embellishing. The story's not embellished that he came all the way to L.A. The Rams was sitting next to him during the Loma fight. McVeigh said to me, he said he never looked up. He didn't watch.
You know, not respecting the #1 fighter, arguably the #1 fighter in the game. You know, bring himself up, bring his confidence up.
Saw that pound for pound list go up there a moment ago, and you see Lomachenko on top. He's one, Crawford's two. It depends who you are, where you have him right now.
He's going down to the body with the straight left hand. He's looking to set up the right hand over the top after that left hand to the body.
In the first round, he's not doing it in the second round, and that's because Lopez is starting to land those shots. You're starting to see reddening on the body of Tatli, caught with that big shot.
Landing 56% of his body punches according to CompuBox. 9-1 connected.
You know, trying to keep those legs from moving so much.
Left hook was able to get in that time from Lopez.
He's not just doing the same thing over and over again, and that's the complaint we had for Verdejo. His game will raise with it.
There he goes to the body and then works his way up the rungs of the ladder. Coming to the end of round number 2, and then it is the World Championship fight with Bud Crawford and Mir Khan. Of course, Bud Crawford is trained by Brian McIntyre, a.k.a. Bomac, who's with Christian. Dismissing Joe Lewis at MSG, Roberto Duran. Bernard's win over Tito Trinidad. Right hand.
Yeah, look at this short right hand. This is the catch and shoot right here from Lopez.
Heavy. Beautiful. And he slipped the right that came back. Beautiful sequence from Lopez.
Yeah. Trying to set up that big overhand right. You see Tatli, he's moving to his left a lot.
So I think for the first minute and a half in the first round, Tatli kind of felt like he wanted to try to win the fight. Easy thing to do.
Pekka Mäki, who trains Edis Tatli, told me, look, he's been on the back foot the first 2 rounds. From here on out, we need him to...
Tatli has a good offense, but having one and being willing to use it when you got that kind of firepower like Lopez has is a totally different story.
Yeah, well, you know, Tatli don't have a whole lot of punching power. And being very defensive, you're right, Dre. It's the punching power of Lopez that has him defensive.
Not a lot of guys can have that mindset when the bell actually rings.
Yes, it would be the mindset of our partner who sits in between us, as he did numerous times, including the fight of the year against Provodnikov.
I wasn't going to say it, but I thought it, Joe.
End of 3. Here's Max and Mark. Punches per round for a 135-pound fighter is 59. Tatli right now is only averaging 25.
Lopez just stocking, looking for an opportunity to land something on.
That was a good up jab off the hip from Tatli.
Yeah, it was.
I like the fact that Lopez is having to think. He's getting touched here and there, and he's going rounds. Like, you have to look at your young fighter with the future in view. You can't be so inept.
You know, he has everything, every tool to be great, but can he go the distance? Can he deal with adversity?
In a year or less than a year, like, Loma's gonna touch you. So I need to see you get touched before you go to the Loma fight to see how you respond.
That's punching power, man. We saw it last week.
One of my favorite things that Lopez does.
Clubbing right hand. It's a step back. Left hook, another left hook, and another from Lopez.
He stands straight up and put the earmuffs on.
Oh, how about that short right hand after the...
I like Tatli gave it right back to him. Now, that's a veteran for you. If you hit me like that, I'm going to try to hit you back.
Right there. Wow, it lands.
And so does that combination here in the final seconds of round 4.
What I like about Lopez's game the most is he doesn't neglect the body. He's on his way to becoming a complete fighter. He's got a long way to go, but he's heading in the right direction.
Lopez.
Fellas, you saw at the end of that last round, Tatli give him a big hug.
You're right about that. And almost gave me like an indication that he's just...
Oh, what a body shot that scores the knockdown. Straight right hand forced Tatli.
7, 8, 9.
Can he beat the count? Watch for the celebration. Here it comes.
We just talked about that in the previous round. Just doesn't look like much, but it's in the right spot, and you got heavy hands like Teofimo. Lopez, result you get.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is it's not in the lip.
I don't know about that.
Come on now, he got the wind knocked out of him.
I'll
with
tell you,
that
Timmy, when you watch it in real time and you hear it.
That's all it was. He could have got up and continued, but he didn't want that pounding after.
You know, I called it, though. I said it's not going past 6, and I said it's a body shot. And that's what happened. You know, I know what I'm capable of doing. And let's get back here again, Madison Square Garden, July.
32 seconds of round number 5, your winner. By way of knockout, still the NABF lightweight champion. Welcome to the Takeover, Teofimo, El